Happy Halloween from us, Whiskey Warehouse, and Uncle Nearest.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Whiskey Warehouse. Today we are reviewing Uncle Nearest 1856 Premium Tennessee Whiskey. And we would like to give a huge shout out to Uncle Nearest for sending us this whole bottle.
Yes, that was a blessing. Not a lot of places would do that.
No.
So that was a blessing, and the price on this ain't cheap either.
No, it's
so
about a $50 bottle, 100 proof. It's hard to find up here, so it was very nice of them to send this to us.
Yes, shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for letting us have the pleasure of even giving this a review. So
Right.
Thank you.
Yep, so a little backstory on this. It's a pretty new whiskey. It's I don't know how long it's aged. It's 100 proof. Uncle Nearest, its name comes from actually the black slave who taught Jack Daniels how to distill whiskey.
Oh wow!
Right, and his name was Nearest.
Huh.
That was his. I think that was his nickname. He went by last name was Green. I can't remember his first name, but yeah. So it's pretty old. This whiskey is made to commemorate him and his practices in the whiskey industry.
Wow, that's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah.
I love that backstory. Gets me more excited to
it's
taste
won,
it.
Yeah, it's won several awards. It's all right here. It's got recipes in there, the works. We're gonna go ahead and give us a pour.
Want one to sound? There it is.
There it is. The color's very nice.
I do like that amber.
It's like a golden honey color.
Mm-hmm.
With the tints of the amber, like you said.
Alright, well you gotta check the legs out on these bad boys.
So let's get into the smell.
Yeah.
Mm.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Corn, caramel,
A little char. Just
char,
a little bit.
yeah. Molasses.
I get that a little bit. You get,
Sweet smelling.
yeah, I get a little bit of vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
That caramel's more powering.
Yeah. Some baking spices in there.
Mm-hmm.
Nutmeg.
Not getting a lot of pepper.
No, not really.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It does. But then the legs are coming down really slow.
Yeah.
Oh look, these aren't even moving.
Yeah, they're staying up there.
Oh, this gets me excited.
All right. Let's go for the taste.
First taste.
First taste.
Ooh. Whew.
That's tasty.
Very tasty. Very complex.
It is. There's
A lot of flavors hit you at once. It's not like some whiskeys and bourbons that you taste char or a lot of caramel first.
a lot of taste at once. Yeah.
Yeah. Eventually the more you taste it, the more different taste you get.
Right.
But I've never had a whiskey. This is the first time I've ever had one where all the flavors hit you. Boom, like
Right.
tremendously.
I know. This first thing I got was corn and caramel, and then a bunch of other flavors followed right after, and it's got smoother and sweeter.
Yeah, and I was afraid of the char being overpowering, but the char was like a perfect amount in that.
Mm-hmm.
So you could taste it, but not a lot.
Right.
So I like that too. Got some corn in there. Got some vanilla and caramel, but other than that, it was good.
Yeah, they do their own kind of filtration system. Same thing as Jack. They do the charcoal filtering, but and then they do some other stuff that I don't think any other distillery does to give it its distinct flavors.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, if anybody watching knows anything about Uncle Nearest and would like to share some information that we might not know, comment down below.
Yeah, for sure.
We always love input on anything. So Uncle Nearest is new to us, and they're an awesome distillery. I mean, they've sent us this bottle, so they're confident in their product. So that shows a lot right there.
Yeah.
So yeah, the taste, like I said, my first taste, it was bam. I can't wait to get into the second, third, and fourth taste because of all the different flavors. What I want to do is I wish I could like cut it up and experience the different flavors.
Oh, you will
separately.
Each taste, each sip, yeah.
That's what I'm hoping to accomplish.
I get brown sugar on the nose now.
Still a perfect burn.
It's so sweet, man. It's good.
Yeah, but this is like a sweet drink you would like because it's still got that burn and it's still, I mean, it's strong.
Yeah.
So
you get the little bit of the Tennessee hug. A lot of sweetness, a lot of molasses, honey, caramel, sweet, rich caramel, man.
Yeah, perfect amounts. I mean, they didn't overdo anything.
No.
I mean,
did not.
I got a lot more caramel that time. Did you taste any of the brown sugar?
A little bit, yeah. All the sweetness is kind of run together. It's kind of hard to pick out each one. But the ones that really stand out is the caramel.
Yes.
Like a rich caramel, thick.
I wanted to put it up the nose again.
Yeah.
Just because. Yeah, brown sugar.
Yeah.
I get that now. It's crazy.
Yeah. And like you said, there is a hint of vanilla too.
Well, the first time I smelled it, it was just because the caramel overpowered it, but it was just a tad. You know, like the perfect thing I can equivalate it to is like a wax cube you put in a wax warmer, like a vanilla smell, like that, but with caramel overpowering it. So.
Right.
But the smells, it's magnificent. I mean, it's a really, really well.
It is a premium Tennessee whiskey. And on the back here it says astonishingly smooth, which it is, with a gentle finish. Uncle Nearest 1856 is inspired by the best whiskey maker the world never knew. Tennessee's premier master distiller and teacher, Uncle Nearest, helped perfect the distinctive maple charcoal filtering process.
That's it, maple.
Right.
Yeah, we taste maple in it too.
Right. Yeah.
That was one of the ones we forgot, but we knew it, but it just didn't hit us.
Right.
So we get maple in that too, guys.
Right. The maple charcoal filtering process that exemplifies the best of American whiskey. Made by hand, double distilled, and aged in American oak barrels, Uncle Nearest 1856 pays tribute to his legacy and craft.
Wow. Well, now everyone's going to have to know who Uncle Nearest is because that is a really, really good drink.
Right.
And not just saying that because that was a free bottle, but to me, that's every worth $50.
Right. They have another one too. They have another one.
Really? Is it cheaper, higher,
or? It's a little cheaper. It's about $40. Gotcha. It has a white label on it. It's Uncle Nearest 18 something. It's a different year.
Okay.
But I didn't really go into the specifics on that since we're not reviewing that. We're reviewing this. I don't really have much bad things to say about it. It's probably my favorite Tennessee whiskey so far.
Yeah. And it's really, really good. I mean, the taste is complex. And usually, you know me, I don't like strong drinks, but this is a sweet, strong drink with that hug that's consistent. That so far, I've only took 2 drinks, and that hug's not got less, if that makes sense. It's about the same, and I like the burn, just not overpowering like Nick does because he likes the stronger ones. But yeah, Uncle Nearest, he did good.
The whole story's right here.
Really?
You gonna read it?
I'll read it. A lot of vanilla that time.
That was a big gulp.
Yeah. Well, see, I let it sit on my tongue.
Right. Oh, I mean, yeah. That's
and
a good idea.
That helps me, and I'll see if you get a lot of vanilla that way, too.
Yeah.
Did you get a lot more vanilla?
A lot more vanilla.
Yeah, I let that sit. I was like, Well, let's get to the story. Story time with Beardy. All right. The hills and hollows around Lynchburg, Tennessee, which is home of
Jack Daniels,
don't easily give up their secrets. The whispers have always been here, undiminished by the passage of time and the buzz of the larks of the mockingbirds. Here, where Tennessee whiskey was born, the story quietly endured for nearly 2 centuries, kept alive through the recollections of king, folk, and neighbors, and faded ink on brittle, yellowed pages. Was it possible that the real godfather of Tennessee whiskey was a man the world never knew? Was it true that a former slave became a master distiller, helped perfect the process, still followed today, and taught his craft to others who would find worldwide fame and become whiskey legends in their own right? Let us tell you the story of the man they called Uncle Nearest. Back then, the good folks of Lincoln County were a highly knowledgeable bunch when it came to farming, milling, and the raising of fat swine. They also knew their whiskey. Nothing pleased them more than the sight of steam and smoke snaking skyward from the still house on Louse Creek. It signaled to those in the hollow that Nearest Green was hard at work making whiskey that surpassed all others. Uncle Nearest's whiskey was soon known as far away as Huntsville and Nashville for its uncommon smoothness and character. And I'm sure back in the day, that was a far reach. Because, they didn't have cars or anything back then.
Yeah, just rumors.
So that's crazy up to, from Lynchburg to Nashville. Nashville for its uncommon smoothness and character. Many believe he may have been responsible for helping perfect what became known as the Lincoln County process, where whiskey is filtered through layers of sugar maple charcoal, a process that defines Tennessee whiskey and makes it unlike any other distilled spirit in the world. The scattered remnants of cut stone still remain, but the old distillery on Lewis Creek has been gone for generations now. The tin and timber beams no match for the rigors and nature and time. Yet the legacy of Uncle Nearest is alive and strong and ready to be shared by those who enjoy an exceptional whiskey, and those who believe in giving due credit to a man who worked in the shadows, turning crystal clear water into gold. That's crazy. So I kind of feel like guilty that I never even knew about this Uncle Nearest.
I know.
I
mean, you're not the only one.
That's crazy.
The only reason we know it is because they sent us a bottle of whiskey.
Man, that would be so cool if, like, a relative somehow of Nearest, like, watched this. That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
And then they'd be like, oh, man, I'm Uncle Nearest's great-great-nephew, grandson or whatever. That's cool, man. The generations speak for itself.
I mean, it's not unlikely because it's, one of his relatives may have made this whiskey. I don't know.
But what tickles me to death, because back then they didn't have like trademarks or anything. No one stole his idea. No. His name's still on the bottle.
Right.
According to the story. So that means a lot. I mean,
right.
Because they could have put any label on this and it probably would have been world famous at this time if they would have released it a long time ago. It probably would have surpassed Jack Daniels.
Yeah. Uncle Nearest lived on a farm in Lynchburg where Jack Daniels was a teenager, and he was a slave there working for the owners, and he helped, show Jack Daniels the way of distilling and the practices and everything. So he's kind of responsible for, Jack Daniels we know and love. Yeah. It's kind of cool.
That is cool. And, because back then slavery was a thing, and I'm sure it was damn near impossible for an African American to branch off and make his own whiskey back in the day.
Right.
Or it probably could have happened, and today Jack Daniels wouldn't exist. So we never know. We don't have a time machine, which would be really cool. But Uncle Nearest sounds like, according to the story and everything, Uncle Nearest made this and basically helped Jack Daniels reach their potential that they are today. Without Uncle Nearest, it don't sound like Jack Daniels would have ever got into it. But that's just the story. That's a really cool story.
It wouldn't be as good as now.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not a huge fan of Jack, it's a good drink. But, it wouldn't have all the practices. He instilled a lot of the Tennessee whiskey practices, like the charcoal filtering with the maple and all that stuff.
And what's that double distilled mean?
That means it's distilled twice. So it goes through the distillation process twice. So once they make the mash and all that stuff, it's distilled, and all the stuff that comes up That's the whiskey. That's the moonshine or the
I'm gonna look
the
up
strong stuff, and that goes into the barrel. So they bring that and they do this distillation again, so it's double filtered, I guess. I don't really know the specifics. That's just what I'm guessing.
I'm gonna look up how long it has been distilled.
Aged?
Yeah, aged.
Yeah. I don't know. That's a tough one. I'd say around 5 or 6.
Just to make sure. It's not 1820.
No, it's 1856. That must be their other one.
100 proof.
Yeah. That's what's on the thing.
I am over drinking age. Okay, here we go.
1884 is the other one.
Cool. So, huh.
What?
This is their website.
Yeah. Yeah, on the website. Yeah. Okay.
That's cool, isn't it?
Yeah. Dried grass.
I don't get that.
I'm not a grass sniffer, so unless I'm mowing the lawn, I don't really smell it.
Let's see, the other bottle is a little bit less than that. But I did read right
Did it say
here.
the age?
Yeah, it said 11 years.
No way.
Right here, the whiskey must be aged a minimum of 11 years. With
Wow.
a cask strength above 108. And each one is handpicked by our founders and
Wait.
approved.
Oh. Huh.
It says 1820 right there, but
Oh, they're talking about the 1820.
there's no 1820. There's only 2 of them.
Oh.
There's 1884 and 1856. So I'm assuming around 10 to 11 years.
Well, it tastes like it. I guess it's smooth enough.
Yeah. So
It's right here it says Tennessee's smoothest whiskey in Tennessee.
let me see if I can. Oh no, that's premium aged
Mm-hmm.
in 1884 small batch. So yeah, in this we'll put the website to Uncle Nearest.
Yeah,
down
we'll
below.
put the website in the description below.
Yeah, because they have.
Check out their shit.
Yeah, they have the history on their website. They have the awards they've won. You know, it tells you drinks you can make,
Right.
different whiskeys.
And if you buy a bottle, all that stuff's right here too. They got recipes, the whole story.
Oh, see,
all that stuff.
here's. I didn't see this one. This one's an 1820 single barrel. That one's 11 years.
That's the one they were talking about.
Yeah, but I don't.
That'd be pretty good too. I bet.
We got the 1856,
Yeah.
but it's not telling me anything about it. It says about right here, but this tells you the nose.
It's just there's a lot of whiskeys and bourbons out there that don't put the age statement. They're called non-age statement bourbons or whiskeys, and that's completely fine. They usually give you a range,
Yeah.
but even that's not on the website. But I would guess it's between 4 to 6 years.
Yeah, the 1820 to fix our previous statement. The 1820 was 11 years, and that's the 1820.
That's a single barrel.
Yeah, single barrel. So.
So they've got 3. They've got the 1856, which we're trying. They got the 1820 single barrel, and they got that white label one. Was that?
I have it pulled up still. It's a different year. It's 1884 small batch.
1884. Okay.
Bottle
that's
looks
a small
similar,
batch,
just
yeah.
white label.
Is
white
that
top.
what proof is that?
This is 93 proof.
93. Okay.
So yeah, 46%.
Gotcha.
And then let me see. I didn't look what the other one was.
Single barrel is probably pretty strong.
I can imagine. This one is
Oh, that's marked by hand.
57.7 alcohol.
That's a cask
So
strength.
that's 115 proof.
That's a cask strength.
Hey, if anybody can hear, hey, boom, winner, send it to us.
Uncle Near, shout out.
Yeah, Uncle
I'd
Near.
love to try your single barrel.
Yes, we're not begging because you gave us this, but also you can send us the other stuff, small samples even. We'll
Yeah, it doesn't
we
have to
like
be a
all
whole
of them.
bottle.
Yeah, because you guys got 3. We'd love to taste them. This one, I can only imagine what the cask strength one would taste
Dude, it's
like.
fucking amazing.
And then, yeah.
I've never had a cask strength Tennessee whiskey before.
That's crazy.
I don't even think Jack has a barrel proof.
Really.
Yeah.
Whew.
So, what is your score
I was already thinking about this after the second taste. I would give it like a 92.
92.
92.
Okay.
And point being is, perfect burn, awesome taste, complexity was high for me. So I like drinking whiskey and guessing. I like finding the taste. And it's 100 proof. And
yeah,
I mean, I'll be honest with you, the backstory of this helped too a little bit. I mean, that was cool.
What was your score?
92.
92?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm right up there with you. I'd probably give it a 91.
91.
Yeah, this score's high for me, and that's surprising because it's a Tennessee whiskey, and I've never tasted Tennessee whiskey this high before. 100
Was
proof.
this also, would you say this is also from Lynchburg?
You know what?
Does it say that? Because you know how people say the best whiskey's from Lynchburg.
Columbia, Tennessee.
Okay.
I don't know where that is.
I think we passed it on the way to Bourbon Trail.
Did we?
Mm-hmm. I think so. Columbia.
Tennessee, not Kentucky.
No, in Tennessee. Oh no, we went to Kentucky. Yeah,
Yeah, we went to Kentucky.
I've never been to Columbia. There's a Columbia, Kentucky. I know
There's
that.
a Columbia in every state.
Yes, that's true. We also passed Cuba, Kentucky. Did you see that?
No.
Cuba, Kentucky.
Oh my god. So, shout outs.
Shout outs. These are always fun. Shout out to Uncle Nearest for letting us and being blessed with us to have this opportunity to taste your product. Shout out to my fiance Alexis. Shout out to Sarah. And I'm going to give Dylan the opportunity to give Cassandra the first. So Cassandra is my third. Fourth, Dylan. Miss you, man. We all miss you. We all love you. We all
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Thanksgiving. We'll see you. We'll have a
Thanksgiving special.
Yes. We'll have all three of us here for the very first time.
Yep.
And shout out to Dad. Shout out to Nick. Shout out to Uncle Aaron. Shout out to family, Chandler family, Sandlin family. And shout out to the audience. Shout out to the followers. We've went up there on YouTube, so we're almost to 70 now. So,
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it feels like yesterday we were like pushing the 50 mark.
Yeah.
So 70, I mean that's a big jump.
Yeah.
And then Instagram's popping. So.
It is. We got over almost to 650 now.
Yeah. So
which is nice.
shout out to the followers. Thank you guys for watching. And so Nick, what's your shout outs?
Uncle Nearest, first shout out. Huge shout out. Thank you for the bottle. You guys have outdone yourselves for sure.
Yes.
Very good shit. Keep it up. Shout out to my wife, Sarah, to David, Trent, Alexis, Dylan, miss you, bud. Can't wait until Thanksgiving. Cassandra. The softball team.
We're getting another team started up, Winter League. Boys.
Where you at, man? Where you at?
Winter League.
We're ready.
Snow.
We're ready.
We're playing in the snow. Winter League softball.
And in the rain.
Sign
It's
up.
raining right
ksports.com/sponsored softball team with Ed, because Ed's playing softball. Bring your snow boots, some spikes, preferably if you want to stay on the ground. Bat, ball, and a hell of a lot of clothing. It's gonna be cold out there, boys.
Also, shout out to the fam, Mom, Dad, Alex, Jack, Ellie, Sticky Arrow. He's releasing some good shit soon.
Yeah,
around Jack's birthday, I believe. Can't wait, man.
that'd be cool. His last song was like, I liked it. It was cool.
He's got a fucking he's got a popper coming.
Yeah. I can't
for
wait.
sure.
Can't wait.
Can't wait.
You gotta. We have to have an excuse for him to come be on the show with us.
I know we've been man.
Or he could fly us out, since he's gonna be famous and all soon.
He will eventually.
Yeah, he'll keep us in mind.
Yeah. Whoever else, John Rose. I'm gonna review that Heaven.
Yeah, John Rose, I miss you, buddy.
Gonna review that green Heaven Hill soon. Don't worry. Shout out to Aaron, Uncle Aaron. The rest of the fam. If I forget you, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Viewers.
And all of our viewers, Instagram, Twitter, all 50 of you.
Oh, you're not counting Instagram, obviously.
Yeah, Instagram. You guys are the backbone of this channel right now.
Yes, 100%. If we were just doing this for no one, we wouldn't be doing it. We'd just be drinking the bottle. It'd probably go down a lot quicker if it wasn't for you guys.
Yeah, definitely. So, we're going to knock out a couple more reviews today. So, stay tuned to the after show on Saturday, which we will review a surprise for you.
Yes. Very nutty surprise. And happy Halloween. Go get that candy. Be safe. Tell your kids happy Halloween.
Make sure to check the candy and eat at least 10 pieces.
Yes. Still the candy. I mean, have a bottle on your side.
You know what?
Another hand in your kid's bucket.
I saw a news story that parents are complaining about getting edibles in their kids' candy.
What?
I know, right?
Parents would be like, all right, get all these aside. I'll take those.
No right-minded person would be like, yeah, I'm going to take this $20 Tootsie Roll or fucking lollipop, put in this kid's candy, get him high.
That's what I'm saying. No one's going to spend all that money and get rid of their good stuff to the kids.
Oh, my God.
The only thing that I would be worried about is
untrue.
Like drugs or blades or something.
Blades and needles were the big thing in the 90s.
Yeah, that's what we had to do.
My dad and my mom would go through my candy. My dad would eat like 20 pieces.
Yeah,
like
that's
good.
That's the dad tax. That's the dad tax. So get your taxes. Have a safe Halloween night and give a few boos and scares for us. We'll be here and
Boos and Scares.
Yes, booze. I like that.
Yeah.
We should name that. Booze and Scares.
That's already a thing.
Oh.
Yeah, it's been a thing for a while actually.
Dang it. But yeah, thank you guys.
I'm here for the booze.
Oh,
that's a Halloween shirt.
Oh yeah.
At Walmart. Yeah.
Whiskey. Yeah, but there's no whiskey warehouses. Booze and Scares.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yell trademark that.
All right. We'll see you guys on Saturday. Stay spooky.
Yep. Stay spooky. That caught me off guard. And you guys have a good night. Peace.